Another episode on the qualitative analysis, and we are continuing with the time value of money, where we had present value and future value. There are instances where the future and the present value will be given, and we'll be required to find the interest rate on whatever money we have, or the number of periods that needs to be accumulated to have the future or present value given. So if you know this formula, then you can use change of subject to get equation 3, and the same change of subject to get equation 4 as discussed in the lecture notes. So let's take examples here. Example 3 and 4, I have them in my Excel sheet, so I think I can take the slides off. First, you realize that for example 1, we have some price given. We have the future price given after 5 years, so we have n given. It says you are interested in the interest rate, so it means that we don't have the interest rate given, and that is what we must find. Okay, example 2 says, now suppose you invest 78.25 Ghana cedis with an interest rate of 5%, and then it says how long would it take. It means you see how long would it take. It means you want to know the number of payments, the number of periods it's going to take for your investment to grow to 1,000. So this 1,000 is your future value. And how do we find the rate and then the number of periods? Okay, so I've discussed the answers here. In Excel, in Excel we must use this to 4 and 5 to evaluate the rate and then the number of periods. Again, there's no any intermediate or interval payment. It's just one lump sum at a go. So it means that PMT will be 0. So let me take the slides off and then see what we have for. So example 3, let's see the information we have here. I want to get this done in this way, and then let me just have this. So realize that our present value is given. The facility is a price of 78.35. It is purchased, so it gave us some money, hence it is negative. It says it will pay you 100 Ghana cedis after 5 years. So there's a future value given at 100, and then the number of periods as 5. Here there's no other payment, so regular payment is 0. You realize that it says what is the interest rate on this facility being given to you. It is not stated, so you want to find that, and that we use rate, R-A-T-E. Your Excel says it calculates the constant interest rate of an investment with regular payment. So rate into bracket, the number of periods, I select this 5. The PMT, regular payment, is 0. There's no irregular payment, it's one lump sum. My PV is that. My future value is this. And then the type, let's always use the beginning of the year, and then we can leave the guess out for now and then enter. So it means that for the facility being priced at 78 cedis 35 pesos, it has a rate of 5% for you to be able to achieve 100 Ghana cedis. So that is a rate on it for you. Even though it wasn't given, you can find it. Example 4, it says now suppose you invest 78.25. So we have the present value given at an interest rate of 5%. We have the interest rate given. Either you use 0.05, I prefer 5% in Excel. Excel understands it. And it says how long would it take for your investment to grow to 100 Ghana? You realize that the future value is given as 100 Ghana. How long would it take your investment to grow to 100 Ghana? And then that is it. So we are looking for the number of periods. That is the only missing term. So I have equal to n per. Excel says it is giving the rate of return per period. So the rate is this, comma, my regular payment is 0, and then my present value is this guy, my future value is that, and then the type, let's use the beginning one, and then let's see what we have. What did we do wrong here? Okay, let me take this off, and then let me use 0.05 and see what is happening. instead of the 5%. 0.05, and let's start all over. So I have so I have equal to n per into bracket rate of this, PV of that, FV here. I've messed up. The rate is giving PMT, regular payment 0, then the present value that, future value is also that, type of 1, yeah, and then that's it. So 5.026, it means we are using approximately 5 years to be able to achieve our investment to 100 Ghana cedis, given that we can invest 78 cedis 25 per sweat. Okay, so it will take us as long as 5 years to be able to reach 100 Ghana cedis, and you want to ask yourself why. It's because of the interest rate given and then whatever you are starting with. All right, so that is how we find this rate and then the number of periods for any given problem. As simple as that. See you in the next episode.